Hey, what is up everybody? Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Today's video, guys, we are going to be doing the A5R6 little showcase here for our girl Berry. Eventually I'm going to be doing the A6R6 the whole showcase here, and man, oh man, I've been having a little bit too much fun with this character. We did some summons off screen here. Unfortunately, this is my second most expensive 5-star. My first most expensive was Anj, which came out at 550 USD. This one being at least about to be once we do the last bit of our summons, which are going to be on the guarantee banner to get the last dupe here. It will come out to I think 450 or like 470 maybe, and which is a little bit saddening because I'm not gonna lie to you. Normally I can get my A6R6 is pretty dang quick. This time I had some good luck, but also a lot of bad luck as well. We lost I think 3 50/50s, which was to Phoebe, Riddle, and I think one was and one was to Cherish, in which they were early or inside of a multi-pool, but it still kind of sucked. So either way, we're gonna be going ahead and showcasing what she can do here. I'm gonna explain exactly what's been added onto her for the most part, as well as her cards. So if you guys are interested in this, be sure to sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. As always, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Giveaway is going to be very well happening fairly soon. My dumb behind forgot to do the video yesterday, so you guys should possibly see it today, in which I'm hoping I can get it out after this video. If anything, I might just actually pre-record it to release it at like 12 o'clock or maybe like 2, something like that, and you guys will be able to see it then. But yeah, it's gonna be happening. Look forward to it. But we have the character. I ended up getting all of her stuff upgraded once, of course, we got her a little bit upped a little bit more here. We completed her mental image stacks, except for these ones. These are always a problem because they never give many of these, but we have a ton more in damage bonus, ton more for at least her boosting on her skills here, as well as her highlights, and then some extra for at least the what is it called, the pen as well, which is pretty darn nice. So we're actually looking pretty darn good. Our skills overall, or at least our stats overall, are looking pretty decent. Around 60% damage bonus. We have at least a 4.5k damage, or at least attack here. We're at 66.9% crit rate and 225.8% crit damage, with 11.7% being inside of at least I think 10 here. Now this isn't bad. This is actually really good. We actually have hit our stat markers on pretty much everything here, which is very surprising. But the thing is, there is some cards that I need to replace with this character. We got a really good universe card, which has 10% crit damage. Majority of these cards do have 10% crit damage on them. This one, for example, has 10%. This one has 10%. This one itself is a crit damage card with at least 5% into crit rate, which really isn't bad. I did want to have more or less this higher, or at least these two higher, but I can't really replace this one because I'm not gonna lie, 2 upgrades into crit rate and 2 upgrades to damage bonus. I can't beat that really. It's just too good. But then we have the Saturn one. This is the only piece that I do want to get replaced, and the main reasoning for it is because one of these went into this instead of going into pin, which technically isn't the end of the world, but it is a 3-stat card. So if I can get a 4-statter or even just a 3-statter that has just crit damage, crit rate, pin, or crit damage, crit rate, and damage bonus, something of that nature, it would be perfect. It would literally be just perfect. So this is the only card that I really want to get rid of. And this one also has 6.3% crit damage and 5.6% crit rate. Looking pretty darn good so far. We've done a lot for the character, and man, oh man, do I see it inside of battle. But for her awareness wise, we are at A5 here so far, in which A5 is very fearsome. It is not the end all be all, of course, because we do know A6 is where she truly takes off, allowing her to actually have some extra turns from her berry mode, and which is going to be really cool, because instead of getting like 2 whole turns, or like let's say we use Anj, right, we get our 3 turns instead of just staying at that 3 whole repeat of turns here. We can actually get 4 whole turns off, because Berry, when she does get her little berry mode, gets an extra little slot, which is absolutely insane, man. But for her herself, she's really good. The awareness 6 itself, as I did say, is going to be helping us out a lot more. A5 and down is pretty darn godly. I won't even lie to you. We're able to, of course, increase our highlights, get our stacks up even higher for everything that we do need, and then, of course, in general, just get more of those absolute disgusting damage markers off, which I won't lie, this is great as a crit DPS. It's kind of weird because the thing is, yes, she does actually act like a crit DPS, but the fact that her actual stacks can crit, like her what's it called, her debuffs and stuff can actually crit, is insane to me. It's actually kind of crazy, but I'm gonna have some fun with this. Let's see what I can really do here, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. So right now, before I start anything, if you are a person who does not like boss spoilers, this is not going to go about their backgrounds or anything of that nature. You probably won't even recognize them until you get to that said story. But if you're a person who does not want to watch a boss story, or at least a boss not boss story, a boss fight, then you might want to click off here. But I'm going to be doing the boss fight here, or at least this one right here, and I won't freaking lie, this is fun. This is really fun. So the team I'm utilizing is this one. Eventually, I do want to have an A6 Rico. Unfortunately, it might not happen as soon as I want to, seeing that of course this one was a little bit more expensive than most of my other A5R6s. But we are going to try and do some things here. So first things first, let me go ahead and just upgrade this, because I feel like we had a dupe for this weapon. No, we don't. Okay, never mind. So we only have the A1 of that weapon, so it's gonna be kind of interesting, see how it is. I actually need to get Alice in this third slot because Alice does come in handy for this. But man, I'm gonna just let the auto do the speaking, because you'll see how disgusting this what's it called, this whole thing can be. Now, I won't even lie to you, the fact that they brought back Board for this character, oh my god, I praise them, because this, including the extra turn from the A6, including all of these absolute buffs that she gets from all of her awarenesses, she is just spamming so much, man. It's actually crazy. And then of course, if you're able to use the persona that what's it called, that our man Wonder does have, which is called Vasuki, if you're able to actually use that one as well, you're getting the dot damage taken up too. So it doesn't matter, man. Pretty much you're just making it set up so Berry can just eat whoever's in her way. Now, only thing I do hate is this rotation is going to be kind of weird terribly, because for some reason our bot at times doesn't like to hit other enemy. In fact, it tries to just hit just the one enemy and then the boss, so, or either hit the boss right after, which is a little weird, but I mean, like, there's nothing much that I can do about this. I really do just want to showcase the boss anyway. But so we get our first turn, we then get our second turn to get those stacks off, of course, and then here we will be able to use this as well. Normally it's 2 of these attacks off, which is absolutely amazing, but it only was one scene that of course she had to get all the extra stacks on him, which isn't really the end of the world, but like, you guys can kind of see the difference. As you can see, it takes them a lot more to kill, and it's crazy. Unfortunately, we're probably gonna end up dying with Berry because that stinking thing on the right is still alive. But as you can see, the damage is there, man. 765k just from dot damage, which is insane because it can go higher. But this character itself does need a couple more working. I won't even lie. This is the most fun I've had since Mesa, especially when it comes down to the kit itself. So what I need to do here is let's just try fighting anything. Heck, I'll let the bot just kind of fight this and have at it, because it is so freaking cool. It's so cool, man. Just seeing everything kind of work out is the most like entertaining thing with this character, and I can't wait to actually do guild boss as well as do what is it called, SOS for you guys, so you can actually see what she's capable at A6. That is what I'm really trying to prepare for, because A6, whew, I saw it one time, and let me tell you, it was freaking marvelous. It was freaking marvelous. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't think a character can be so freaking busted for just damage in general, and then this character came out. I'm having a freaking blast with this. We have a couple other characters that are going to be dropping fairly soon. One of them being Marion. We have of course Puppet on the way, who's a ice DPS, and which is going to be fairly interesting. But this here this right here, I don't know if anything can top it for a little bit, unless it's gonna be the C's unit, because she's too cool. She's too cool with it, bro. Like, look at that. First of all, this is the wrong rotation that the bot's doing, but it's still cool to see it nonetheless. The right rotation I will be at least showcasing as well. Just for the rotation I want to do, I do have to have a couple characters A6, or at least I do have to have my Berry A6 for it. So it's the main reason why I'm waiting to actually do it manually on that one. But dude, this right here, the magic, bro, the magic of just damage is insane. And as we can see, because we're already getting the buff just from at least being the guild boss, and we're gonna see the damage that she's able to just rock off here. So boom, get the elite stacks up, 400k right there. Boom, another one, 400 right there. And then of course she's gonna use her little scythe, which is absolutely amazing. And look at that, bro. It's so freaking crazy. It's so crazy. Oh, this is, no, bro, that's not okay. That's not okay to see this character's freaking damage overall, man. But I'm having a freaking blast with this character. I can't wait. There's so many things I want to test. If there's things that you guys want me to test with this character as well, let me know. But man, I'm gonna be testing out different teams with her. She does have, of course, instead of wind, you could very well use Howler, and just like Anj, instead of using Anj, you could use Futaba. So like there are other things I could possibly do, and I just can't wait to give it a shot here. But man, we're having a blast. I'm gonna continue messing around with this character. Hopefully you guys enjoyed just watching this a little bit here. I'm gonna continue messing around with this unit. Once we get her A6, oh, be prepared for a video. But next video, as I did say, is going to be pretty much going over a giveaway type deal. So look forward to that very soon. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out.